pull off using the neutrals until vi.Va is going to come in and be a little bit disruptive of that one. But yeah, I mean, on paper, this should be a lane where forev really just gets nothing. But so far, so good.
Oh, what? GeneRaL actually picks it up. He saw the double damage earlier, but
yeah.
I did not imagine that. Oh God, it's happening. God.
I hate that. Like, you're like, I missed the bottom lane. Let's quickly switch my camera there. And
Up at the top rune, I was like, wasn't your lane going great? Weren't you just going to continue to be in lane and get farm and do good things? But GeneRaL putting Dendi's farm still at a higher priority than his own, despite a great start.
Yeah, the initial move where they all where Fata gets really low makes sense. Ooh, top lane forev.
Oh, he's going to get dove here. Too many Fury swipe stacks will end up going down. So forev finally goes down. We kind of expected it was going to happen eventually against that lane.
Yes, and he's how much? He's 4.5 boots, poor man shield. I don't know. I don't feel like he's getting enough farm and XP out of this lane to fully justify it. Ursa's still free farming.
Dendi's dead.
So
YapzOr gets him with the rotation from behind through the trees, nicely set up, and forev may go down again here as RMN, his presence in lane may be noted, or lack of presence in mid. Yeah, they're actually going to ping him out. They know RMN is trying to wrap on forev, and they're going to run into him.
Yeah, Pajkatt a bit low on HP and even mana as well, so the TP in this may just be a unfortunate death for RMN. Trying to make some plays happen up top, but his teammates just weren't quite in good fighting shape.
Yeah, nice rotation. Early TP from Adam secures another kill. He's going to need a lot more help from Navi to make this work. A rotation in. They might just be able to catch biver. He actually telekinesis over to stop forev, but that means YapzOr is still in range to be able to get this crush with Fata TPing in. They managed to get a beautiful Sonic Wave. It's not enough to finish off Pajkatt, however. YapzOr is going to put it to himself to try and finish him off, but the crush isn't enough. Now he's going to end up dying behind the tower. Pajkatt survives, and Fata doesn't actually opt to try and go for that kill.
The slider kill up makes it a bit better as far as Navi are concerned, and they only lose the support Rubik there, so not really all too bad. And while this is going on, Weaver's still pressuring that bottom lane, making Life still have a bit of a rougher time, and they found another kill up top potentially. forev getting going on here, but without the Ursa, not the easiest of kills.
They still have the stun. They have another Fate Bolt. I've got the magic damage. Yep. So, forev dies. I think his laning phase, you know, I have to say, I think he was, what he did in the first, like, 4 levels was really respectable as the Axe. I was watching him very intently because I was like, man, how's he going to make this work? And he was got there and a little bit of experience buff. Despite Dendi having a rough laning phase, he has kind of recovered thanks in part to that double stack at the, what was it, 7-minute mark or something like that. Fata tries to pressure him some more, but RMN is in lane. Fata, not one to back down from 1v2, continues to harass the tanky ogre as best as he can. YapzOr is going to be able to come in for the side, hit the crush. They also have the follow-up magic missile, but again, RMN is not the hero you want to go for in these situations. They really wanted to catch Dendi with that wraparound, but failed to find him in time with GeneRaL and Adam's smoke gank, but is it going to turn into more? Ursa has now rotated out, which means the YapzOr wants to be able to find the initiation here. Tries to come forward. Swap back. Adam unable to get a lock onto anybody but RMN. Bears only picking up the Ogre there for the Dire, picking up that off-lane tower. Not really what can start occurring. Bears have forced that much. Meanwhile, GeneRaL is harassing forev a little bit inside the jungle. Nothing should come of that. They're going to go back into the top lane. biver is still going to be the target here. Amplify damage. Makes short work of him with physical damage required. RMN is still sitting on top of them, though. With the Invis, Dendi is going to be able to get a couple of rays, but the pop out there with the Infest, and that's a little bit of surprise to Dendi. Now, Pajkatt has to pop the Enrage out, but they're just going to kite him around until the Enrage fails, and they're going to be able to finish him off, or maybe not. RMN, nicely timed stun on YapzOr just before the crush can go, so Bears. Bottom? Is forev gonna die? GeneRaL's hunting him down. forev's gonna juke this one out somehow. In the trees, cut down a tree. GeneRaL is still kind of on him. Shikuchi's through him. Finds forev for a second. forev, yeah, he's finally gonna go down.
Nice kill. Axe was very close to his blink dagger, so killing him when he
blinks away from Pajkatt. They're still going to try and hunt down YapzOr, though. Tries to go for the TP out. They don't have a telekinesis, so no stun available. YapzOr clean escape. That could have been disastrous for Bears. Their first blink dagger reveal of the Axe could have actually gone completely awry. If he did actually get that call, he might have just been gobbled up by Pajkatt.
That's some good news, and This is what Na'Vi want to get aggressive. They've got this Aegis. They found Adam now, who's on a bit of a warding mission. Pays for that with his life for it.
Oh no, another missed call for Rev. He hoped to be able to catch Pajkatt and them to be able to
Good news is this mid-tier one is pretty low though, so.
Double blink daggers. Yapzor, he's going to wrap around. Aramed is going to be able to scout out at least one here. Forev's going to be able to jump on him, but the back line still coming in. They managed to kill the Rubik. Ogre is also down. 2 supports dead from Na'Vi, but Feero's now out of that rage and stuck close range with Pajkatt. Bears are going to fall back after a misgank like that, so Na'Vi think it's their time to get aggressive, especially with the Aegis expiring. Bears may not expect this one. Smoke pops. Biver sees Adam. That'll be their victim. Don't think they're going to be able to make much more of it, though. Forev actually TPs into the shrine, prepared to fight.
Wow. That's probably one of my favorite things about Dota, is just the way Fog of War works.
All right, Fata pops out again.
Possibly Fata in trouble.
I was about to say, I think Biver really wants to go on Fata here, and the team has finally left him. They are going to try and make a go here. He does have a blink coming up in a second. Will manage to get away. Don't think Biver by himself can actually fight this one out, but oh, a missed Sonic Wave. Fatebolt goes down. Biver can't actually steal anything, though, to finish off the Queen. Well, we're going to have that Aghanim Scepter coming in quick. They are going... Oh, no, Forev. Missed that call. Now he's going to be pulled back. Feero is actually still going to pop out. Goes for Den. He thinks better of it, though, with that ultimate coming out. Feero is going to lose his rage soon. Yapzor, a beautiful save. A 3-man crush, but there's still the jump forward here from Biver. Has a little bit of nuking power, and they finally do get him. Dendi finishes him off. They turn their attention back towards that tier 2.
That means they can get some free hits before Bears even get back.
Yeah, I think they saw that tier 1 tower still hadn't dropped yet, and they were ready to go for the high ground. General is going to be called up here. Crushed as well. Pop out. Maybe they can first him. Yeah, they got him. Fata, actually, with the ultimate, is able to finish him off. Now the ultimate goes down from Dendi. That's going to be scare back some of Bears, but they have the shrine to work back. They're still full HP and a decent amount of mana as well. Looks like they still managed to get the Slardar at the very back lines. How the hell did...
We'll see if Pajkatt, with this newly picked up Basher, can kind of make up for that problem. He's got that extra bit of lockdown now.
General, oh, he gets spotted out there. Instantly, Yapzor and Forev both jump on him. General goes down again, and that is a significant loss because
timing, yeah.
Na'Vi only had 2 minutes to work with this Aegis. Now they're only going to have 1 minute if they wait for General, and that's kind of cutting it close.
Yep, and Bears have full vision of them. This high ground ward, they are looking to set up either to take a fight or at least to make sure that Na'Vi aren't able just to push down this lane. From behind
got the fresh
Yapzor.
AC too. Here comes the Shrine TPs. Yapzor is definitely going to find something here. A missed call from Forev, but it doesn't matter. They've already got the Rubik down. Feero has to deal with Pajkatt, though. He immediately starts running away. Open wounds, kiting Pajkatt back. Dendi lets go of the Requiem, trying to lessen some of that damage, but Bears can still fight it out as long as they can get the kite. Nice Sonic Wave. Finishes off RMN. Forev does manage to dance back ahead of Dendi. Another Shrine activated, and Bears go back in once again. They've kited Na'Vi well enough. They can finish off this engagement in style. Killing off Dendi, looking for Pajkatt, who's deep inside the trees. Clear decision-making, I think. They needed to immediately back out as soon as they lost General, but Pajkatt, not going for the clap just yet. Waits a little bit, now goes for it. Slowed down by the open wounds. The Enrage is going to take that one off, gets the bash necessary to finish off that kill. The TP does come in from Forev, slowing down Pajkatt. Now the rest of the TPs are going to be able to follow that one up. Pajkatt is going to lose his Aegis. They get the Cull, and they should be able to finish up a second time here. Pajkatt. Oh, he gets hit barely. Yapzor managed to connect, and that definitely should be the end of Pajkatt. He does have some help coming in. Biver's going to be able to help out a little bit with his telekinesis, slowing down the damage, but Pajkatt still gets dropped, and now Biver's just going to be the extra kill. RMN actually abandoned him on that one. He's like, nope, I'm not being a part of that engagement. Popped. At least Bivers did. The rest of the team is still trying to make this work, though. Another blink out, but a telekinesis actually does manage to grab Yapzor. Yapzor is definitely dead, but Feero may also be in trouble. He's raged up, trying to get back to his base. Na'Vi are trying to pursue out as best they can. A swap back just to make sure that Lifestealer does not get caught in any way.
The teams have kind of swapped side here. Bears are ready to engage towards the pit. They know where Na'Vi are, and they're going to try and get in here and stop this one, but it's going to be, looks like, too late.
Yeah, Swarm makes things really hard. They are going to be able to get Biver in the back lines. At the same time, Forev gets forced out forward, but he gets caught by RMN. Adam managed to swap him out and gets the stun onto RMN. Vi.Na is being pursued out by General, but another call goes out. Dendi is actually going to be losing his Aegis here. Vi.Na dances away from General a little bit further out of mana now, but General has to retreat as now all the supports are going to be focused on him, giving Vi.Na the help he desperately needed. Feero gets bashed up, but Dendi and Pajkatt realize with all the supporting crew of Navi gone, they have to start retreating. There's a big numbers advantage going the way of Bears now, even if these two cores are quite strong. Not sure if they can do this by themselves. He's trying to go for Vi.Na. Pajkatt makes his initiation. Now the buybacks start coming in, but Pajkatt immediately gets bashed up, controlled, and it's just going to be the SF who makes his escape. Biver's buyback will...
Oh man, it seems like Yapstor maybe has an idea of what's going on, but uses the wrong tree path. Oh, now we'll find him.
RMN is going to be the first one jumped on here, but on the right-hand side, they are trying to finish up forev. 1-for-1 exchange here. Vi.Na fearlessly blinking forward with that level 25.
If anything.
You fight around your shrine here. Looks like Navi are considering it. Pajkatt's going to jump forward. They actually managed to get the stun onto Vi.Na. This is big, but he managed to get a force staff, and now they're turning around and gets a plate mail and a full heal back up. Dendi's being chased away by Feero and Pajkatt. He may get one with the help of General. He's going to have some shrine help as well, but I don't think he stands a chance against all these heroes. Sure enough, he gets kited, he gets stunned, and Navi, they saw 4 versus 4.
Hero during your lockdown, they're going to turn it around on you and suddenly heal up to full, and you've just wasted a lot of key spells. Oh, Dendi.
Oh, no. Dendi, Yapstor, and Feero, they come once in with the Infest combination, find that kill, with Navi now down 30 seconds on the Ursa and 70 on the SF. That could be multiple lanes of racks being taken by Bears.
Yeah, I think that may almost just be the killing blow at this point. There's so little that you can do to defend.
RMN, nice force staff there. Still going to be caught by forev. Ultimately, Navi are just trying to buy time here with their supports. They are
has to be careful not to get silenced.
They're not going to be able to catch either one of these heroes. They don't have that extra disable. Oh, Shukuchi just before. Oh, he actually gets the catch. forev finally gets the call needed. They get General. They can force the buyback now. Vi.Na, again, you could see the change of playstyle. As soon as he hits level 25, he is just fearless. He pops the blade mail as soon as any damage comes his way. Bounces back. They'll finish off that tier 3. A General buyback has been forced. He's actually going to be able to jump onto him. Swap goes down. Vi.Na is still going to be good. Pops the blade mail, jumps back in, managed to get the sonic wave, but blade mail's going to wear out. Maybe Pajkatt can finish him off. So is forev down. Feero managed to pick up RMN. Yapstor went for the back line there, trying to force Dendi out of an awkward position. Will turn around and manage to get Pajkatt before he dies to Dendi's hand. Now another buyback. Feero trying to go for Dendi. He knows he's not making out of this one alive. He just hoped to be able to kill another core of Navi. That's not going to happen, though. Navi, a brilliant hold, it seems.
That co-op,
They had it locked on, and then a bad team fight, and Navi pressuring real hard. I love that they're not playing scared at all. The jump forward here from Yapstor. They're going to try and get General here with a call. The lockdown, the magic missile. They got him with a sonic wave. That's 2 dead with no buyback, and now Navi, they try and turn. Dendi gets off the ultimate. Pajkatt pops his enraged, turns against Vi.Na, but a swap out saves him once again. Dendi, he doesn't even output enough damage to kill forev of all heroes. So in the end, the fairy tale ends. Navi, they're not going to make the triumphant comeback in this game 2. One's going to come out of forev to make sure they have full 5, while Navi are lacking 2 of their members. forev comes in. Yule Scepter, set up the kill onto RMN. Vi.Na's going to go for the backlines, trying to target Dendi, who managed to disjoint that Shadow Strike and blink himself away. Biver makes his way to the fountain for a full heal. Navi, you're going to have to fight against Mega Creeps, and they still need to stall this throne push for another 15 seconds for Pajkatt. It just doesn't seem like they have the damage necessary. Last tier 4s are going to fall. forev's going to be able to catch Biver here. Yapstor in the backlines does manage to get Dendi once again. Dendi dropping lower and lower. The Sonic Wave finished them off, and even as these other cores start coming up, now they're lacking some of their support. General is here. He immediately gets shut down. Yapstor, he ends up falling to Pajkatt's hand, but Pajkatt will be eliminated by the other 4 of Bears. That will be Navi losing this game 2, and Bears winning the series. They won against Ad Finum.